Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Lam, and it's Messi. Yaya Toure. Picked out brilliantly. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vitinha!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away, spread it left, and he's managed to get free. Chance! He's scored! And it's Kawasaki Frontale who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Kawasaki Frontale are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's their second corner of the game. Araujo getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. In with the challenge. Nedved did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Kawasaki Frontale are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that has not gone well. Early ball out from the back.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He is through here. Now it's Nedved.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vitinha has got himself a free kick. That's an imaginative pass. That is a brilliant interception. Buffon getting this one clear. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Vitinha. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge. Look at the space here. And this is Gullit. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Skillfully cut out, he is... And the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cannavaro plays it forward. Nedved. Kawasaki Frontale looking to pass their way through. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, really well played.
And he lines up a cross. Could move up a gear here.
Has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Thuram. Mateus. Adriano. Vitinha, and the through ball. It's a promising position. Messi. Mateus. And it's Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's great feet. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mateus, a picture of focus and alertness.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Nedved, Kawasaki Frontale finding their passes. And they win it back again. Little pass back. And here's Nedved. Mateus. And he's in on goal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Vitinha. And it's Messi. Oh, super find. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Thuram. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Araujo deals with that comfortably. Thuram. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Ronaldo has given away a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mateus. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rummenigge. There's the header! Harmlessly behind. Takes on his marker. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Passing nice and neat. Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pele. Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ibrahimovic touches it back, gets his head on it! Toure finds himself offside. Lam. A probing pass. Into the last 5 minutes. Messi. And he's cut it out. And that has been clubbed away. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Passes short and sharp. Looking for the run. Yaya Toure. Pele. Lam. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
And he's let fly!
Has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 8, Gullit. Number 10,
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify? And he's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Nedved. And it's Luis Suarez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bale. And it's Ferdinand. Yaya Toure. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking to play him in. Corner given.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafael Varane. Yaya Toure. And this is Neymar. And that has found him in acres of space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Michel Platini. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, just over.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Neymar, Ibrahimovic, and he's cut it out. Platini is always looking to break lines. Maldini going full tilt down the left. Neither side yet able to find the net. Best. Foot in. And it's Iniesta. Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar. And he's well positioned here. Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Suarez. Neymar. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. No, it's come to nothing. Best. That's good running with the ball. Iniesta. Neymar. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time...
Best! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nedved with the short one. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Dunkirk can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Half-time getting close now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Toure duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Neymar, always onto this, and he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Thuram. Now Hoeneß. Hoeneß running with the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Bale. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! And it's there! And they are cruising away. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that is as far as they go. He's going for goal! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. He is just caressing the ball. Has crossed into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lam. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
And it's Luis Suarez. That ball looks a good one. Oh, such a clever touch. Decent chance! Bale gets it clear. Thuram. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but there could be trouble here. And that is going out for a goal kick. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous demandons de bien vouloir rester assis pendant le match. Merci de votre compréhension.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Terrific header! Oh, crossbar! Caught offside that time. Threads one in. Vieira. Saliba. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been knocked clear. He's found some space. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. It's a good foot in there. Pelé.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mateus, chance here to counter. Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch on to this? Roberto Carlos, lovely feet. And that's aimed into the middle. Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rafael Varane. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Looking for a runner. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Luis Suarez. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Pinches it off him. Luis Suarez. Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Adriano goes for a shot! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Dunkirk really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could...
Shapes to shoot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Varane clears. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And this is Pelé. He gets big. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafael Varane, he's looking wide. Saliba, now he's got space here. The less said about that pass, the better. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Szoboszlai. Pele. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's hoisted clear. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Pele. That is ended up in no man's land.
Has been indicated.
Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that should get the job done. Szoboszlai. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Dunkirk will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are already promptly back underway. It's just beyond his reach. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Collier. Deftly away. But they've got it again. Roberto Carlos. Played out to the left flank.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Szoboszlai.
61,052.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Szoboszlai tries a cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Messi. That has not gone well. Saliba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Suarez. Number 6,
And here's Nedved.
Number 21.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
Number 5, Seydorf.
Oh, it's come loose.
Coming on the field.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Number 11, Messi.
So what can they make of this?
Nedved.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And the finish! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen.
Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Turns back here, probably the best option. Yaya Toure. Adriano. He could be in. Adriano! Oh no, what has happened here? Lahm delivers. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out.
Dunkirk clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
No, it's come to nothing. Played over towards the opposite flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Yaya Toure. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Quality ball. Now, what about this cross? Van der Sar claims it. Safe hands. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The final 5 minutes. Very much into the last knockings. Neymar. That's a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Now that's well seen too. Pull it. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Ah, he's given it away. 4 added minutes on the board. Vieira. And it's Gattuso. Messi, and that interception. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Mbappe. It's Bale! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bullet! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Brazil have their second corner now. Ferdinand getting this one clear. The ball has bounced loose now. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out. He rises! Oh, off the bar! Struck first time. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Iniesta goes short. Collar! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They get a throw in. And it's been given away. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Tries to get it clear. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both...
He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Vieira. Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. No luck with that dink over the top. Picked out brilliantly. Roberto Carlos. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nicely shaped ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Roberto Carlos. Good ball over the top. And he's taking no chances there. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. That's a lovely, neat pass. Best. This looks promising. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Varane gets rid without sophistication. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Maldini. And it's Ferdinand. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Best! And he's decided to go for it. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Iniesta. Iniesta really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quick.
Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Kola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ribéry applies the finish. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has been knocked clear. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Dunkirk ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rafael Leao. Bale puts them all in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has not gone well. And it's Seedorf. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rafael Varane. So what can they make of this? Works it forward. Ferdinand.
Dunkirk couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Iniesta. Ball driven towards the far post. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit. Seedorf bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's the chance to counter. And they're quick to press. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Has a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Changement. Le numéro 20.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lovely pass, but... And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's run loose here. Iniesta. This might spell danger. And that has been cleared. Vieira has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Ferdinand makes the interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
75 minutes played. And it's Dembele. Oh, important interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
They'll have one final crack at it. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Over to the other side. Totti.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for...
Big header! Oh, taken with style! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Foot in.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Adrian. And he shoots! Nesta calmly anticipates. And it's Seedorf. Rodri conjures time and space where few can, and that's gone loose. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Here's Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away, and this has been great staying power.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.